Now you go to the Steelers. Did you know where you were going? Like when you're in the draft, did you have any idea? Like,
You know what, man? I had no idea where I was going. Um, I knew I was gonna get in the top 10, and uh, the first thought that I had, or what I was told, was I think Bill Parcells was the coach of the New York Jets at the time, and they had the fourth pick in the draft, and they were going to trade. They had just traded Keyshawn, I think, and they were going to trade up to the fourth pick to take me. They were going to trade with Cincinnati to take me at the fourth pick. So I knew I wasn't going 1, 2, or 3. So I was okay. I'm gonna be the fourth pick in the draft, and the New York Jets didn't move up to the fourth pick to take the draft. The Cincinnati ended up taking Peter Ward, and the fifth pick is what messed the whole entire draft up because nobody saw this coming. Baltimore Ravens had the fifth pick, and so I fought to Baltimore, and they're like, "Hey, if you're there at the fifth pick, we're gonna take you." I was like, "Okay." Boom. Baltimore, close to home.
right?
Brand new organization. Ray Lewis was there at the time. It's a good fit. They take Jamal Lewis from Tennessee.
Ooh.
Nobody saw that
So
coming.
that.
I think J. Lou was like 240 pounds at the time, and he had just ran like a 4.35 in the 40 at his pro day. And nobody saw J. Lou getting picked. So once J. Lou went at the fifth pick, the draft, everybody went to scrambling. It's like, oh, okay. Nobody knew where they were going.
Right.
And then I had been to Philly. I'm like, okay, I go to Philly. They end up taking Corey Simon with the sixth pick. And I'm like, man, please don't draft me to Arizona. But I didn't think I was going to Arizona at the time because David Boston was there. He was a wide receiver. He had just got picked like a year before me from Ohio State. So like, I'm not going to Arizona. I don't want to go to Arizona. And then my brother Thomas Jones got drafted ahead of me, seventh pick, and I knew nothing about Pittsburgh. Nothing. And nothing. Not from throwing a football. I mean,
Right. Okay.
I mean, I know Pittsburgh's still a football.
Okay.
But I had just went to Chicago. Dick Duran was the coach, and me and Brian Urlacher are on the same visit because they got the ninth pick,
Right.
and they needed a wide receiver bad. And I'm like, oh, Chicago. So I'm not even thinking about Pittsburgh because I hadn't heard anything from them.
Right.
Nothing. And Coach Kyle picks up the phone and said, how you feel about being a Steeler? And I'm like, let's go. Word. Yeah, let's go.
So how did it feel now you signed with him? You get your first NFL contract. How does that feel to Plax right now? Now this is young Plax got a nice contract.
I cried, man, because everybody, instead of me going to the draft like everybody did, I didn't go to the draft because I had a lot of people who were instrumental in helping me, trying to keep me on the straight and narrow, as tough as it was, and to get me to that point. And I just wanted to be with my family. And when it hit, man, it was just, it's an out-of-body experience for a young man, to be able to fulfill a dream and to get that call, to be, you one of the best of the best.
Your family cried and everything.
Oh, man, it's just a day that everybody that I was in that house will never forget.
Did you cry?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, right?
Man, I cried, man, like a baby, man.
Right.
I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it myself.
And how big was your the first contract? Do you remember?
Oh man, I think I signed a 6-year, 5-year, like a $14 million, with like maybe $5 or $6 million signing bonus, something like that. And okay, you go from college, you work out, all of these things, and you prepare for this moment. And you're in school, so you're basically still broke. You get like $3,500 every semester for like, being on scholarship with like a Pell Grant. And $3,500 at 18, 19 years old, like you're rich. You're like, oh shit, I got $3,500, you know what I mean? I'm gonna run down here to the D, to Detroit, get me an Ava Rex, get me a belly coat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do some shopping, you was rich, give me a little chain. And you go from that to not even having a bank account, not owning a credit card, to a $6 million, they give you $6 million overnight. And you're just like,
holy crap.
Okay. And I remember, going to sign my contract, and it was like, boom. And you're like, what the fuck? And, you're like, man, I don't even know how to write a check. Think about it. You never had a bank account.
Never had a bank account before.
You've never had a credit card. You've never had a debit card. You've never had a bank account or a checkbook. And you're like, okay. You pick up the phone and be like, yo, Unc, man, how I write a check?
Wow.
How crazy is that?
What was the first thing you spent it on?
I bought my mom a house and a car.
First thing, right?
First thing I bought.
She cried?
Oh, man.
Again?
I can still see her crying right now.
Nice.
Nothing like it.
So did your uncle help you out with the writing the checks out?
Yeah, my uncle helped me out, man. So everybody kind of got me on the right page, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's a great moment for everybody.